Wait. I need to make something today. I don't need nothing. I will do. Venga. It's the clay the problem, eh? No me, eh? One more time, va. I pulled too thin, this clay. I don't know. The thick, eh? Yeah, later I have problems. Now I am thinking, thicker. Va. Here. Hole. Inside. The most deep possible. Here there are many options. My father used this one. It's very good too. Look, it's done. It's another. But I think, but now I do everything in the same time. No, it's not I need to do this. Now I make even. That's important. Look. Same thickness everywhere. Yeah? And in the center, dry, compacted. Here you can dry the clay with that too. Eh? It's important. Eh? Now, bottom. I go inside. Angle. For the angle is, this one is here, this do the angle, this way. Later, when the clay is here outside, I push with this one. Always is a balance, you know? Push and balance. Now it's okay. When I have this, I decide the shape. This will be tall. If you want pull tall, this must be thin. Why? Is it thick? Here. And it's open, be careful, do like that. Is it thick here? The finger, when you pull, cannot go higher. Why? Because it's like you have bumpy here, and you spend too long here, and later the pot is very thin here. You understand what I say? Be careful with that. And now, I clean up. The same, here, in the beginning, long. Try to keep it long and long. These two fingers, you can use this part too a little bit. It doesn't matter. These two fingers. I push and push. How much? Yeah, I stay here, push and push. I feel it, now it's thin. I put the finger higher, and now, you can see the finger inside. I do like this, and I stop it here. Never continue, it's a big mistake. Why? Because, look, mira, I close a little bit, and I pull like this. This is another pull. I squeeze. This pull, look and see, mira. Here there are a twist. You can see the twist? Here no twist. Inside no twist. And later in the moment to closing is easier. But the thickness is even. Here is not even. There are one part thinner, thicker, thinner, thicker. Here not, Now, you want to see how it is? I can cut it if you like. No? She said no. Now, okay, I clean up this part first. Why? Because I want, it's better, I think. For cut is, I use this tool, and I use this part of the tool. I change the angle. It's not push, it's cut, you know. If you push, it becomes thicker, and it's a problem. And now, the tool is important too. I like rigid ones, strong ones. Why? Because with the tool, you can do many things. Mirad.
So what angle are you using to cut? Because a lot of times when you push in, it does make it thicker on the inside.
What?
When you're cutting.
No. Don't become thicker inside. No.
Angle?
Is the angle? Yeah. I show you. I change the position. Okay. I cut.
So when you're cutting, what's the position when you're cutting?
This part, like that. I clean up like this, and later I change the angle. The tools, with the tool that are for shaping, there are many problems. For pull, what I show you, if you don't move the hands, if you pull in one position, doesn't matter if it's here, here, or here, you can squeeze with both. I recommended this, long. Why? When you pull long, look, you have like a tool, you can see? You can make the thickness even. If you use the knuckle, you cannot do it. You understand what they say? Long and long. For example, you have a cylinder and you check inside, and you see you have some strange things inside. You can make even with this position. Doesn't matter, it's here, here, or here, you can push in the same position with both. When you move the hand, it's different. The hand inside must be higher always. You know for why? If you push with both, what happens? It's expanded. Become thin. When they can become thin, they grow. And when the pot grow, the pot started to dancing. The balls, we have problem with that. With the tool, it's more difficult. Why? Because with the hand, you can feel it, something. Oi, okay, there are something here. With the tool, you don't feel anything. If you use the tool and the hand in the same position, problems. Never. You can work it with one or another. For example, I have this like this. I want nice spot. It's a disaster. What I do? I put the tool like this, and I will push with this finger gentle. I don't push with the tool. Why? Because if I push with both, change the thickness. And now the idea is not change the thickness, it's just make it smooth and with shape. And now I will push with the finger, very gentle. You understand what I say or no? Be careful, It's something like this. Like that, it's okay. Now the spot is a little thicker, it's better. Now I know. Okay. The tool. Rigid one. Look what I can do. I can make the bottom smaller with the tool.
You just push it?
Yeah. More or less. It's not just pushing. Something is difficult to explain. I push, but this push too. But it's not become thicker. And the idea is just change the shape. Now, tool. The angle is important too. These spots are more difficult. A smaller bottom, more difficult. You can understand for why, no? It's not stable. Vale, do you remember everything now? Now, after this one, we will do one pot. And I will repeat the pot 2 or 3 times, and we will exercise for this morning. Try to pull tall, thin, and it's it. Now, look, that's the difficult part. Not for me. I take it faster. I close a little bit, look. That's the difficult part sometimes. Now here, finish, step by step. For make a beautiful neck, you need this tool, that's important. You need to make this part first, okay, you can see. With this line you can make the neck too. It's like everything. When you use the tool, everything is stronger. And later you can work in easier here. Vale, now here. Now, the pull is this. This two. Squeeze the clay grow. I follow the clay. The speed must be fast for that. Now you must finish this part first. Here also the tool. Yeah, it's good. And now here, you can choose what do you like. It's a little thicker, but now I know I cannot throw too thin. I like thin, but sometimes it's a problem, you know? Yeah, sometimes it's a problem. Bueno. Va, this one I will keep it, I like it. Huh? No, I don't will break the pot, this one. I like it. Uy, it's very light. Bueno.